Hi friends, welcome to second chapter from class 10 English textbook First Flight. A long walk to freedom, Nelson Mandela. In this video, I will provide full summary of this chapter along with a lot of pictures. So stay tuned till the end. Now let's start with the summary. Nelson Mandela was the first South African president to be elected in a fully representative democratic election. Trained as an attorney, he helped form the Youth League of the African National Congress in 1944. In 1961, he abandoned peaceful protest and became head of the African National Congress's new military wing. Sentenced to life imprisonment in 1964, Mandela came to symbolize black political aspirations as was named head of ANC. After the ANC victory in April 1994 elections, Mandela worked to ease racial tensions, court foreign investment, and provide services to the victims of apartheid. Nelson Mandela's ideology. In life, every man has twin obligations. Obligation to his family, to his parents, to his wife and children. In a civil and humane society, each man is able to fulfill these obligations according to his own inclinations and abilities. But in a country like South Africa, it was impossible for a man of my birth and color to fulfill both of these obligations. In South Africa, a man of color who attempted to live as a human being was punished and isolated. In South Africa, a man who tried to fulfill his duty to his people was inevitably ripped from his family and his home and was forced to live a life apart in twilight, his existence of secrecy and rebellion. I did not in the beginning choose to place my people above my family, but in attempting to serve my people, I found that I prevented from fulfilling my obligations. I was not born with the hunger to be free. I was born free in every way that I could know. Free to run in the fields near my mother's hut, free to swim in the clear stream that ran across my village, free to roast maize across the stars. As long as I obeyed my father and abided by the customs of my tribe, I was not troubled by the laws of man or God. It only began when I began to learn that my boyhood freedom was an illusion, when I discovered as a young man that my freedom had already been taken from me, that I began to hunger for it. At first, as a student, I wanted freedom only for myself. The transitory freedoms of being able to stay out at night, read what I pleased, and go out where I chose. Later, as a young man in Johannesburg, I yearned for the basic and honorable freedoms of achieving my potential, of earning my keep, and marrying and having family, the freedom of not to be obstructed in a lawful life. But then I slowly saw that not only was I not free, but my brothers and sisters were also not free. I saw that it was not just my freedom that was curtailed, but the freedom of everyone who looked like I did. That is when I joined the African National Congress, and that is when the hunger for my own freedom became the greater hunger for the freedom of my people. It was this desire for this freedom of my people to live their lives with dignity and self-respect that animated my life. That transformed a frightened young man into a bold one, that drove a law-abiding attorney to become a criminal. Freedom is indivisible. The chains of any one of my people were the chains of all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. A man who takes away another man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. He is locked behind the bars of prejudice and narrow-mindedness. I knew that the oppressor must be liberated just as surely as the oppressed. The oppressed and the oppressor alike are robbed of their humanity. Nelson Mandela's inauguration in 10th May 1994. Here I am providing you all the important questions of this chapter, so kindly go through them. And with this we come to the end of this chapter. If you like the video, then do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.